Hello everybody to a new video, and this time we'll be playing a completely different game. We'll be playing Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts Russian campaign. Now I have started this campaign, I've played for 5 years to basically put everything in order, and I have to say it is pretty fun, though sometimes kinda boring. So currently there are a few interesting things. What I find most interesting is that Bulgaria has somehow managed to capture Constantinople. Like, how? How? Turks must really be stupid or something. Though, to be fair, they do have control over Arabia, Yemen, not Oman, but yeah, they do have quite a lot of control. So, yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense. And with politics-wise, here I am. I should probably mention that I'm playing as Russian Empire, or Russian Fleet actually. I can't control much, and I'm doing somewhat well. I'm not bottom. I'd say Japan, Austria-Hungary, and Spain are in a worse position than me, but I'm not like the major powers. And currently, I'm very good friends with the United States and UK. I'm not very good friends with Austria-Hungary. I was horrible friends with Japan. Like we had like minus 10, no, minus 100 uh, something. And under normal circumstances, that would have resulted in a war. But because they were fighting a war with China, which China is massive for some reason. Yeah, because they were fighting a war with China, they could not fight a war with me as well. So they just compensated me. So that was it's very nice. Finance wise, I'd say I'm doing very good. I'm investing quite a lot in crew training and tech budget and also transports. They will be important soon because I am hoping to start a war with Japan, get control over Korea and all the other stuff. And with research wise, I'm actually quite behind a lot of the other countries. Design wise, I wouldn't say I'm doing very nicely. I need to build a lot more torpedo boats and light cruisers. That is for sure. I'll build a few heavy cruisers. I do need those. Let's build like two, no, three of them. Yes. Where do I assign them? Well, I only know one port, and that is Vladivostok. Yeah, Vladivostok is gonna be very important. It will be like the main port. But just because I do wanna assign them to different ports, just in the very minute chance Vladivostok actually gets, mined, which is definitely something that didn't happen in real life. Yeah, why would I be saying that? Yeah, anyways. So yeah, situation here, Japan is fighting a very big war with China, and China is very strong for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Anyways, also something very unfortunate, this game has an absolutely phenomenal soundtrack, but it's copyrighted or something like that, so I cannot use it. It even warns you that. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Also, Germany for some reason really likes to harass us. I don't know why. I'm just gonna send out a few fleets just to show them that, hey dude, that's not very nice of you. Stop it. Guess send out, yeah, that. They'll probably leave soon, but I don't care. Their ports are Danzig and Pilau are completely empty. That is stupid. Anyways, next year. Politics, yeah. For some reason, our relations with China are worsening. I don't like that. China is a strong opponent, so that's not very nice. Anyways, very good. Military conflict, I don't particularly care. And yeah, the Germans have left, because of course they would. Take my cruisers back. Actually, take everything back. Yep. Take everything back. I just moved my. Wait a second. Why are the Germans coming back there again? No. Keep them here. Keep them here. Yeah. Alright. I may have messed up, but whatever. Research. Just one more month. Research I am doing quite slowly, probably because finance-wise. Wait, didn't I ask for some ships to be built? Yeah, obviously our finances will take a hit. Though they do seem to be quite okay. Let me just increase our tech budget a bit. Because you see, technology-wise, we are very behind. We need to catch up quickly. Anyways, is that port? That port is not very used. Neither is this one. Alright, next year on board. There's gonna be a lot of waiting. Ugh, our relations are getting worse and worse with the Asian countries. Interesting news, Empire of Japan wars their head of Admiralty, Togo Heihachiro, for his excessive naval expenditures. He may soon be replaced if he continues to underperform. Is this a threat? Okay, is this a warning that I'm underperforming? Like, look what happened to these guys. Same will happen to you soon. Like, come on. Anyways, standard firing drill, gun aiming speed, cells, splashes, interferes with the arm gun. Okay, that's good, I guess. Yeah, not much is happening. Let me check research. What do we want to research first? Cells, semi-armor piercing, that's useless. That is absolutely useless. Explosive, mine detonators. I do not care. I do not care about mine detonators. That's legit useless. I don't think I'm gonna ask for some to be mines. Mines are useless. Okay, maybe the iron, but I don't know. I feel like they're useless. Anyways, finance-wise, our budget seems to always get higher and higher, I've noticed. Anyways, world-wise, something is happening here. I don't care. Okay, I do not care. There's a conquest here, military. A lot of things are happening in the world. But I just do not care. Japan is slowly trying to catch up to me, which is not very welcoming. No, not very welcoming. I really cannot do much though. I am building 3 ships, but yeah, they probably won't be enough. Anyways, next turn. I need to modernize my fleet more than anything. Oil, okay, good for them. Yeah, United States, blah blah blah. Oh! Suddenly replaced. Oh! His recent failure and overall poor management, he must be must be the cause. Okay, so he did actually get kicked. Okay, I don't care. That's good. Recent provocation of Chief Admiral Togo of Japan were simply ignored. Yeah, probably because he got fired. Probably because he got fired. Politics-wise, how are we doing? Could be better. Anyways, Japan is now under a new Admiral. Alright, good for them. Oh, I didn't see what happened here. The German ships are here. My ships are there. I only have 3 torpedo boats. Should I send anything to support? I honestly feel no. The Germans have sent a massive fleet. 1 battleship, 4 heavy cruisers, 5 light cruisers, and 11 torpedo boats. I have 3 torpedo boats. Yeah, let's not get into a fight with them, okay? Also, Norway is trying to invade Sweden. I thought I had to mention that. Yeah, this world is weird. I don't think this is what was happening in 1895. Anyways, next year, July 1895. Tensions, I do not particularly care. Same with China. Okay, we got hull construction, hull weight, ship construction time, sea flows. That's very good. And new heavy cruisers up to 6,000 tons. That is very good. Mine sweeping, not very useful in my opinion. Ottoman regains control of Hajjaj. I don't know where on earth that could be. But I am assuming somewhere over here. Yeah. Anyways. Well, let's check politics. Our relations with Japan seem to be improving. That is, I'd say good, but we need to care about China because, again, China has a massive fleet. I'd say bigger than mine. Yeah, less battleships, but they are probably more advanced than mine. They don't seem to have the best relations with everyone, though. Especially America. That's not going to be good for them. Alright. What next? Why did Italy all of a sudden decide not to be my friend? I do not understand that. Italy, can we improve relations? Let's try that. Anyways, finances, I'm making 1.5 million while building 3 heavy cruisers. That's honestly impressive. Research, in that case, I will spend it on more research. We need to, no, how is it called again? Yeah, we need to lock in and start doing some more research. How are we doing with submarines? It'll take a little bit of time. Truth is. Anyways, I don't want to interfere with anything else. For now, just research and build new ships. We will eventually need to replace all our obsolete ships, but that'll be in the very far future. Over here, we are literally on top of each other. Like, come on. Like, what are the Germans doing? Okay, I do not understand. What is the game plan here? You're clearly busy fighting something with the United Kingdom right here. Why bother with me? You know I'm good friends with United Kingdom. You know if you mess with me, you're messing with them. You've probably already messed with them and want to involve me with that. I'm not gonna bother. Germans are just like that, aren't they? Anyways, what next? I guess, nah, I'm not gonna design anything new. Alright, next turn. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Did the Germans leave? They do seem to be leaving. Austria, Hungary, yeah. New technology gun layout. Perpetuate, ammo detonation chance, flash fire chance, flash fire explosion chance, flash fire spreading chance. Oh, that's good. I do not like the extra weight, but it is good. Chief Admiral Friedrich von Pock. What is that name, dude? Friedrich von Pock. Sounds very British. Has directly provoked Russian Empire. Why? Anyways, your efforts to improve relations with the Italian Empire have failed. -2 naval prestige. Goddamn. But I'm not gonna care much. Anyways, Germans are slowly leaving. Damn, why do they have such a massive fleet? 2 battleships, 8 heavy cruisers, 10 light cruisers, and 8 torpedo boats. Seriously, why? Whatever. Over here, not much is happening. Man, I have a lot of things in Vladivostok. And even more things are gonna arrive there. Let me check. Yeah, we have our Smolensk class battleship, our Ion Zlatost class battleship. A lot of light cruisers, a few heavy cruisers. Very good things in Vladivostok, that's good. But everything else ain't. Alright. Research. Hull strengthening is gonna arrive soon, so that's good. Then rangefinders, that's probably more important. Rangefinders, I do want those. I do want those very much. Alright, finances. Ooh, that's not good. Is it because I asked for this to go faster? No. Then why? It's not the ships. I was building them before and I didn't have that issue. I don't know, man. I'm just not gonna particularly care. I have a lot of money in reserve. I don't care. Next. Oh my god, I'm just now seeing what Bulgaria is doing. Oh, Friedrich von Pock fired. Well, that's what happens when you provoke people. What can I say? Anyways, people of Greece taking outside to trying to gain control of the Kanisa and are currently occupied by Ottoman Empire. Yes, go Greece, you can do this. I believe in you. Anyways, Bulgaria, after kicking Turkey's ass, is now attacking Romania. Are we seriously gonna have a Bulgarian empire? That's what it looks like. Also, I have a fleet here for some reason. I completely forgot about that. You guys, can you return home? Yeah, all of you. Yeah, return home. I kind of forgot about you. I forgot them there for like 5 months. Yeah, sorry about that. We also have a fleet here to deal with German fleet. Yeah, it is all these German ships versus 3 torpedo boats of mine. Yeah, things are gonna go great for me. Yeah, definitely. Anyways, over here, Japan seems very unprotected. Okay, they've got nothing up here, nothing here, nothing in Tokyo, one heavy cruiser in Tokyo, yes, nothing in Yokosuka, one light cruiser in Maizuru, nothing in, hold on, yeah, nothing in that Matsuyama, and nothing in Sasebo, and nothing in Naha. Where is the Japanese fleet? Hold on, dude. Oh, here it is. What are they doing down there? So, okay, seriously, what are they doing? I'm confused. Things are happening over here. Man, politics, no, the world is confusing as hell. I don't understand anything. Research. I'll just focus on my ships, my nation, and all that. I'm not gonna care about anything else. Anyways, next year, it's next month actually. October 1895. Relations are looking good. We got new explosives, actually mine detonators. And Chief Admiral Freeze. Yes! Yes! That is good. That is good. We want good relations with British Empire. They probably did it because they saw that the Germans were harassing us and they were clearly having issues with Germany. So they were like, Germany, get the hell out of there. Anyways, I'm gonna return these torpedo boats to where actually? I think they were from Tallinn. No. I'll put them there in Hango. Politics. I'm looking good. I'm looking very good. Relations with Britain and United States are at an all-time high, which is very good. With Austria and Hungary, they aren't that high, but what is Austria and Hungary seriously gonna be able to do with me? Like, come on. Do they even deserve to have a fleet? Like, come on now. Anyways. Alright. Oh, an entire Chinese armada has just come out here to probably give the Japanese a greeting. Alright. The Japanese are going there. I have no idea where on earth they're planning to go. Like, for real now. What is your plans? Okay, what is your plans? Finances, we can handle a little bit of an over budget, right? We can always handle that. I need those light cruisers, no, heavy cruisers built. They probably aren't very good design, but then again, it's not like I know how to design a good ship. Anyways, the next month I'm gonna unlock a few new things, so that's good. Yeah, I really don't see anything. to do here. Next. It's now November. Relations seems good. Alright, the government is interested to know if you could guarantee victory over Italian Empire in an upcoming war. Of course, our fleet is strong enough. It is only necessary to increase funding in additional training of our crew. That's gonna ruin relations. I can, but only after an entry into service of important combat units. Funding must significantly increase. I will increase my funding, but reduce the GDP. It's better to discuss how to improve relations with Italian Empire. That removes unrest and relations with Italian Empire, but it does lose me some naval prestige. I have a lot of naval prestige. I want to remove some unrest. Alright, that was good. Interesting users, I don't care. Anyways, barrels for secondary guns, that's very good. Secondaries. Resistance quilled. Okay, resistance quilled. Defeat. United States failed to gain control of Peru. How did Peru survive against the United States? Hold on. Actually, now that I look at this, United States has taken control of Honduras, Panama, and they seem to have cut off entire Southern America. What is going on, dude? United States is going ham on them. They also have left Alaska completely unprotected. Like, I could just go here and grab it. I only have 2 light cruisers and 2 torpedo boats, but still, I could just go and grab it all. Where is Japan? They are stuck here. What are they doing in India? Hold on, dude. I don't understand. What's the problem with them? CDP. Yeah, all good. The relations with Italy do seem to have improved. That's good. But it could be better. And with 2 more months and I unlock rangefinders, which is very important. I'll probably build a new ship with that. Or probably wait for these ships to finish. Anyways, next turn. Yep, good. I don't particularly care. I might as well skip this turn. I don't think anything is gonna change. Oh wait, did Greece manage to take control? I think they lost. It showed me a message, but I didn't really care. No, they've lost. Though the Kadisa belong to Turkey, yeah. Not Turkey, Ottoman Empire to be exact, but come on, they're both the same thing. Thanksgiving Empire, yes. Anyways, we've got... Not much has changed. Finances, they are slowly getting better and better. But I want my ships to be built. Come on. 2 more months. 2 more months and I unlock shells, armor quality, rangefinders. A lot of stuff. Alright. Next year. It's now January 1896. It's the new year. Very fitting. There's new technology, rangefinders. A coincidence, rangefinder 1. An optical device that measures distance of a target, the ship. Yes. It has a lot of downsides, especially in cost and hull weight, but plus 70% gun aiming speed and plus 5 gun base accuracy. That is good. That is very good. Anyways, alliance trade agreement. Greece has signed a special alliance trade agreement with Italian Empire after a long period of good relations. Oh, that's good. Anyways, Ottoman Empire has full control of Albania. France failed to take Sumatra. I don't know where that is. United States failed to gain control of Ecuador. How? You were dominating so much and now you're failing? Man, I don't understand. What is wrong with them? Research. Yeah, I got rangefinders. Remove that from there. And shells and armor quality will come in next month. And these ships will be commissioned next month, which means finances will start looking a lot better, hopefully. Alright, over here everything good. Yeah, next month I wanna build a few things utilizing my new technologies. Alright, relations with Chinese Empire, we're doing very badly. Problem? Maybe. But I won't care. Nickel steel armor, it costs more, but it reduces weight and is far stronger. And semi-armor piercing, I will not particularly care, but whatever. Transvaal regains full control of Swaziland. I have no idea where that is. No idea. Anyways, let's look here. Okay, everything seems good. Fleet, the heavy cruisers have just been commissioned and they are in there, not quite Vladivostok. Alright, finances, not better actually. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I can reduce. Yeah, I can definitely reduce tech budget now that I am done with researching a few things. Actually, put that in 55. Yes, I know we're behind in technology, but I don't think technology is gonna save us, honestly. Alright, let's design a new ship. I had made this battleship. Emphasis on had. I haven't built any. I'll delete the design. I'll start a whole new design. Alright. So, same hull. Yeah, sure, why not? We're gonna make it as big as possible, and that will be, yeah, 16,000 tons in displacement. Speed, I don't think I care much. Give it triple expansion engines. Damn, I've raised the volume way too high. Give it probably balanced rudder, spacious quarters, maximum bulkheads, yes, range. Yeah, I keep it somewhere there. Speed, let's give it like 18 knots. We don't care for it to be fast. Yes, the new steel armor, reinforced citadel. Now give it advanced tower. Now give it the second most advanced. Then for the rear, give it that one, yes. This is quite wide, but you'll see. Wait, now for funnels. We've made Titanic 4 funnels. Range is very good. We can afford to make it smaller. Actually, move the funnels. Put smaller ones so we can have more. 6 funnels, dude. What is wrong? Main guns, let's put it. These will take ages to reload one day, but they will do a lot of damage, which is good. Yeah, let's put the biggest ones. This ship is just gonna be to like show how strong we can be. Barbette 2, yes. Increased armor piercing. Standard or semi? Semi has a lot of advantages, but it reduces penetration. How good is the penetration on this thing? I'd say good, but could be better. Yes. Put white powder. That improves things. Give it enhanced reloading, so I reload faster. It doesn't reload much faster, but I don't care. Alright, now give it a coincidence rate fighter. That's not gonna change much, it's just gonna make it more expensive. Which, okay, whatever. However, it is less expensive than it was before. Also, now for my secondaries, I can have 2 bombs, which is very good. Alright, they reload quite slow actually, but there are a lot of them, which is very good. Then, casemates. I'll put a lot of them. Okay, maybe remove those. Alright, very good, very good. Maybe reduce the aft armor. Yeah, I reduced that definitely. Aft armor. That. Fore armor. That. Deck armor, do I care? Not much. I have a secondary deck armor. Superstructure, put that at 50, like. Conning tower, 300. Main build, 300. No, I cannot do that. 275. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, torpedo launchers. Should I care? They can be devastating at times, truth is. Put one in the front. And one in the back. And we are just 1 ton less than our maximum displacement. Actually, remove the torpedo launchers. Remove the casemates. And you're probably wondering why I'm doing that. I'm doing that because I am fearing that they are going to increase the maintenance and cost, which, yeah, they are going to increase maintenance and cost. And I want both of them to be low. Anyways, what I'll also reduce is bulkhead. Probably not a good idea, but it reduces the cost way too much for me to not capitalize on that. I'm also going to reduce range a bit, cutting down the cost. Remember, we want to make it as cheap as possible. Okay, I do not have the biggest economy on the planet, so for me it's important to have them cost cheaply. And with turret armor, I can increase that. I should increase that actually. Barbette, I want barbettes to be strong. Alright, I would say I'm good. I'm very good. Maybe, just maybe I could reduce the guns. Use smaller guns. Main guns, that is. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's use... Yeah, let's go for this one. Twin barreled. 12-inch. They do not have a far smaller reload. Honestly, they have more disadvantages than advantages. Well, if that's gonna be the case, then I shall go for something like this, a singular barrel cannon. Why? It has a way quicker reload, while having the same penetration and all that stuff. Honestly, it's far better to have a single cannon than 2 cannons. A lot more advantages. And look at the cost is far smaller. So yeah. Alrighty. I think this ship is ready. Could I reduce those ones though? I'll do that later. Right, save design. Yes, very good, very good. And finances, guess I can build one. Maybe 2, but I want to build 1. Yeah, it will cost quite a lot. Yeah, I can build 2. Select port. Oh, this port is overweight. I'll need to remove some ships from there. 1 in Odessa and 1 in Vladivostok. How about that? Or both in Vladivostok. That's gonna be crazy power projection, isn't it? I'm gonna put 1 in Petrobalsky, which is away from Vladivostok. It's in the same area, just not the same port, because again, I'm fearing Japanese are gonna target Vladivostok specifically. And the other ship is gonna go in... They weigh quite a lot. I'll need to find a port that can actually hold their weight. Kronstadt, where is that? I wanna see where Kronstadt is. Kronstadt is here. Ugh. Any other port here? This port, I'll need to remove a few ships. These ports will not have the capacity to hold the ships actually. That's a very big problem. Oh boy, what am I gonna do? Vladivostok is like my only option, but it too is slowly getting filled to the brim. Sevastopol? Sure, why not? Either Sevastopol or Novorossiysk. Yeah, let's go with Sevastopol for this one. Where is Sevastopol? There it is. Okay, go there. Alright, those are my 2 ships being built. They are straining my budget a lot, but I don't care. I need them. Research-wise, I'll be researching boilers, special machinery, and destroyer design. But before all that, yeah, that will take some time, unfortunately. That will take a lot of time. Alright, you have a battleship here. Where is it? Here it is. That battleship can move and it can go to Petrovsk. Petropavlovsk. Yeah, why not? So move your battleship to Petropavlovsk. And if you're wondering, this is how the battleship looks. Very, very bad design in my opinion. Anyways, move that there. And I think I am done for this month. Alright, politics-wise, I have a big navy, truth is, but it could be better. I only have 1 task force, that is not very... And also, why is it telling me that Japan's navy is more advanced, has a higher rating than me? They don't have anywhere near the displacement, nowhere near the numbers. Yeah, sure, they have more torpedo boats, but they don't have more light cruisers, heavy cruisers, and battleships. And I am building 2 very advanced battleships, so keep that in mind. Anyways. Alright, next year. Relations, escalations. They do seem to be improving. Oh yeah, several of our countries' shipbuilding industries were construction warship for third countries. What's your opinion? Any business cooperating with third country improves our bilateral relations and strengthens our defense industry in the long term. That improves relations with a lot of countries. It gives us more GDP and naval prestige, but it does give more unrest. Alright, permit such cooperation, but with limited scope, in order to not leak our secret technologies. That does give more GDP, but it also removes still gives unrest. And you categorically against this practice, it could strengthen our further rivals. That's gonna make everything go bad. It will improve unrest and prestige, but I do not want to have bad relations. And also I want extra GDP, so this one. Unrest is quite high, unfortunately. Anyways, blah blah blah, I don't care. Major offensive, Romania. Bulgaria has taken over Romania. What on earth is going on with that country? What on earth is going on? Oh boy. I'm just gonna ignore that. Even though they are at my borders. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do they have much? They seem to have a navy, just not a very big one. Anyways, my what changed? I think we just got a bigger GDP, that's all that changed. Austria-Hungary seems to be in a pretty bad situation. They've lost a lot of ships. They did have like a war with Italy at some point, I think. And they do not have good relations with anyone. Oh well. Finances, yeah. Ship design, ship. A few more months before my ships will be built. Actually, an entire year. Actually, more than a year. Interesting users, German Empire. Yeah, I don't care. Austria-Hungary's attack against Montenegro caused major disturbances following the following nations. What? What happened? Montenegro, where is that? It's here. They just annoyed us, that's what you're trying to tell me. Yeah, they annoyed us greatly. Should I do anything about that? I mean, to be honest, I could... Yeah, I could use an extra port there. Oliphant. That name kind of reminds me something, but whatever. Why are these ships so overweight? That doesn't make any sense. Africa. What? These names do not make sense. Right, move. Let's put like a task for this there, okay? Let's put you, and you. Yes, move them. As from Sevastopol, now we keep those. Novorosk. Whatever, move Africa. No, move them, yeah, there. Move Africa, Sevastopol, and that. And from Odessa, I have quite a few things in Odessa, honestly. Alright. Battleship, heavy cruiser, light cruiser. We keep the torpedo boats. Actually, no, keep one of the light cruisers as well. So, quite a lot of ships. Hopefully we can intervene in whatever is happening there. The Austro-Hungarians are building 57 ships. What on earth could they possibly be building? They have a lot higher GDP than us, a lot higher naval funding. Oh my god, they've almost got 1 billion in naval funds. They must be building something insane. Okay, now I'm concerned. Now I am concerned. But not too concerned, honestly. Alright, what about here? Not much. Well, all seems good in my opinion. Alright, next month. Tensions are seeming quite well, actually. Major offenses. Belgium initiates a major offensive in the province of Belgium against Netherlands. I'm sorry, what? Huh? Belgium of all nations is fighting against Netherlands. To be fair, the Dutch do control like Dutch East Indies, right? Like this here. Oh, I just now found what Sumatra is. This is what the Ottomans were trying to capture. Anyways, yeah, this is what the Dutch are controlling. Interesting. I don't care. What I do care about is my money. Yes, everything looks good. And my new ships. Again, everything looks good. Also research somewhat. Small guns. Man, not much is going on. Oh, boilers. We're about to get new boilers. Advanced medium funnels, advanced big funnels. Can I please get like oil burning boilers? No? Okay. Next turn. I don't care then. Nothing changed much. Okay, we got the boilers. Okay, Eastern Sweden has... What the... Eastern Sweden of Sweden has been conquered by Norway. Huh. Norway loses that, Sweden loses that. The following nations have lost their homeland, but strongly seek an opportunity to re-emerge. Sweden. Hold on a second. Give me like a second here. So you're telling me Sweden has just ceased to exist. Now it's only Norway. Huh? Of all the nations, these there were the most peaceful. Man, this is so confusing. Anyways, here a conquest is happening, and my fleet has almost arrived. There is an Austro-Hungarian fleet there. I will order my ships to protect. Or to sea control, what is better? Hold on. Ships Ships set at sea control cause the maximum tension during peacetime. Huh. Yeah, sure, why not? That sea doesn't belong to me, but I'll control it. Now put it in protect. We have to protect Montenegro or something. And by protect it, I mean basically take it as ours. Anyways, politics. Damn, what are the Austro-Hungarians building? 62 ships? What on earth could be that? Ugh. Anyways, my naval power rating has gone up. Research. I'll get special machinery and cruiser hull, and also destroyer hull. And also ESW awareness or something. But after that, what do I want? I'm probably gonna want... I don't know, man. I want to build a Dreadnought, that's what I want. Alright, these ships... Still a long way before they're built. This is what I hate about building battleships. Like, you start building them and you'll build them after a year, so they will be outdated by then. Anyways, Russian Empire and German Empire have worsened relations. I do not particularly care. Alliance Strait, yeah, British Empire with Egypt, I don't care. Chief Admiral Tomashev has provoked Russian Empire. You know what happened to your predecessor, right? He doesn't know. He'll soon see. Anyways, Austria-Hungary has taken control of Montenegro. Oh well. I guess there's no need for my fleet then. Damn, that is unfortunate. Our fleets are very close. Look at that. They might as well engage with each other. Actually, probably no, because the Austro-Hungarian fleet is a lot bigger. Yeah, I mean no beef. I will put my ships back in my ports. 2 battleships, 2 heavy cruisers, 3 heavy cruisers, whatever. Just move those. And of these, move the rest in Potty. Where were they? I'll just move them in Potty. What could go wrong? Hi, finances, they're looking good. I'll be putting more and more into research. I feel like that's the most important thing. Ship design of fleet, 9 more months. Come on, dude. Come on. I'm still behind in technology. That is so frustratingly annoying. Over here, what's going on? Absolutely nothing. Next. Alright, show me the new technologies. And also the tension, I guess, because that's more important. Alright, hydraulic steering improves, well, a lot of things really, but it is more expensive, more heavy, engine cost, yeah. But it improves turn rate and rudder shift speed. 4-inch guns, I don't think they're gonna be useful. Anti-submarine early theory. Okay, I guess. And its tension increase. Why? What did I do? Anyways, relations unaffected. Efforts to improve relations have failed. Aww. Hold on a second. Their admiral provoked me a month ago, and now they're trying to improve relations. Are you serious? What is going on, dude? What is going on? Austria-Hungary seems to have problem. Anyways, budget looks good. Always putting it in tech. And crew training. Crew training is very important. I don't know what is important here. Like control station, hull protection, internals. I'm gonna get them anyways, it's not like a problem. Finances, my GDP is getting better and better. Austria-Hungary are building their ships, which seem to constantly being destroyed. Their problem, not mine, honestly. Alright, world seems to be fine. My ships are slowly turning. Next month. Alright, all this has happened. Yeah, I don't care. New technology, cruiser design. And I get a new hull, light cruiser 2, obsolete hulls, gunboat, torpedo cruiser, and small torpedo cruiser. Okay. Torpedo boat displacement up to 700 tons. I could utilize that. Ooh, Ottoman Empire is now attacking Bulgaria. Yeah, that's what happens when you take Constantinople. Also, Bulgaria is now trying to take Gallipoli. Alright, good luck with that. All of these belong to Greece. I should let you guys know. All of these belong to Greece. Give it back to them. Anyways. Politics. GDP looking good. Naval power looking good. Austria-Hungary has really fallen apart, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has a lot. Alright. Ship design. I guess I can now start building a new ship. Finances. How much am I making? Okay, not bad, I guess. Fleet, just 7 more months and I will have my battleships. But in the meantime, I want to try to see if I can make a destroyer, because I now can make torpedo boats up to 700 tons in displacement. Never mind, I guess I'm not making that. Anyways, let's check out the light cruiser 2. Looks good. Let me reduce the draught. Yes, reduce the beam. Make it 3,000 meters. No, 3,000 tons in displacement. Alright, let me give it better engines. Faster speed. Okay, maybe that is too fast, but whatever. Range looking good. Bulkheads, let's put on standard. Honestly. I could go for hydraulic. Maybe. Hull cost, armor cost. Doesn't improve much. Okay, I guess it does. Single reinforced. I don't care. It's just gonna increase my cost. And weight. Yeah, it does reduce a lot of stuff, but okay, I guess have that. Just have it. Maybe remove the hydraulic. Yeah, definitely remove that. Who cares? Anyways, front tower. Yes. Secondary tower. Which one do I want? Let's go with the smaller one. Funnels. Not sure. I am not sure. Maybe reduce the speed. 23 knots. I removed something. Why? Put that back. Alright. Guns. No, don't go with that. Let's go with yeah. We'll go with 5-inch. And I'll put a lot of secondary 3-inch. Alright. It does cost quite a lot in my opinion. And it takes a lot of time to build. Which is a problem for me. This barbette. Standard. Semi or standard? I'm guessing it is gonna be small, so it's not gonna engage much. So let's go with standard. Light. Enhanced reloading. Yes. And should I give the coincidence? I mean, it doesn't really change much, truth is. Mines, do I want mines? Oh, mines. Mines absolutely wreck this ship. It makes it cost 500,000 more. No, we are not doing that. Also reduce the armor on the turrets and give it more barbette armor. That's definitely more important. Conning tower, let's make that like 80 millimeters. Superstructure 15. Deck 10. Aft build 30. Fore build also 30. Main build, let's go with 60. Citadel, do I care? It is kinda expensive, so I do not care. Right, overall, this ship looks good. This ship looks quite good. Yeah, let's go with that. Do I want torpedo launchers? I think torpedo launchers will just make it unnecessarily expensive. They do not seem to be making it too expensive though. Alright, whatever. Can they... Okay, these can somewhat traverse. Let's give it increased. Let's give it 16 inch. Do I want fast? They make the torpedoes have less range, less detection. No, more. They can detect. They can be detected more often. Have less accuracy and a higher chance to be a dud. No, I'm not doing that. Increasing their size. Oh, it still makes them have a higher chance to be a dud. Higher reload time, higher torpedo detection range, and a lot of other bad stuff, but it makes them have higher range, higher speed, and more damage. I think this ship. I think the ship is ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 15 inch simply because I do not want to have a dud, okay? I really do not want to have a dud. Yeah, they'll have less damage, sure, but I mean, at this era, do you really care? You don't care. Anyways, so I think this ship is done. Now, I want to mention something. I'm not gonna build it. But I'm just gonna wait for the other ships to be built and then maybe I'll build it. It's not a guarantee, okay? Also, maintenance. Hold on, how much time does this take? No, not how much time, like how much money a month? I don't understand, dude. They are close to be built though. Okay, not close, still 7 months away from being built. Austria-Hungary are slowly building their ships. I have no idea what they could be building. In real life, they tried to build battleships, but that failed. So I don't know what they're doing. Anyways, next month it's October 1896. Alright, during a foreign visit to the Chinese Empire, our finance minister received a severe blow on his head by protesters. What are your comments? What the hell? Express your concern through diplomatic channels and demand the punishment of the perpetrators. That's gonna improve naval prestige, but reduce relations with Chinese Empire. Our relations with Chinese Empire are very good. Make a diplomatic protest and increase military forces near Chinese shores. Ooh, that's really not gonna be liked by China. And these things happened, and we should not risk increasing tensions between our two countries. Okay, that's gonna remove naval prestige, but it's also gonna remove unrest. And I might rather remove my unrest, so yeah, let's go with that. I have a lot of naval prestige to spare. Tension increase. Admiral Georg Ludwig Haus. Damn, they removed Friedrich von Pock. Austria-Hungary provoke directly Russian Empire. I don't care. Like, what are they gonna do? They're here and I'm here. Like, don't you think that's kind of inconvenient? Also, what is this Didi Black doing over here? What is Germany thinking? They have a big fleet. Do we want to challenge that? I will, but only a bit. Move that. Yes. And from here, yes. Move you. Alright. I think that'll be good. Politics. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I need just a few more months and a lot of new technologies, new very good technologies will be made. Oh well, I guess we'll have to wait. Submarines, still nothing. Yeah, I need to do something like that with research. Conquest over here. Don't care. Next month. Right, I'll probably end this video once we get into 1897. But for now, we are still going forward. France head of Admiralty leader Théophile Abu is suddenly replaced by Charles Gravies. His recent failures, blah blah blah. I just got the better of him. Whatever. War. Oh god. War erupted between Italian Empire and Spanish Empire. Relations. Why did I lose relations? Why did I gain relations with Spanish Empire? Oh, United States also lost. Okay, this is confusing. Wait a second. I do not want United States to be an enemy of me. Because that's what it looks to be the case. Oh boy. Though the good thing is Chinese Empire has gained relations with China and almost everybody else has lost relations with China. So that's good. Alright, I guess war is now between Spain and Italy. I don't know how that is gonna play out. Oh well, I'm really interested to see how they'll just waste each other's resources and end up killing each other so I can take their place. Alright. I have a bigger budget than Spain, but I have a smaller one than Italy. And Italy does seem to be better than me. Oh well. Man, I need to... I actually don't know what I need to do. Look at that. Naval prestige minus 52, highly disrespectful. That's what you get. Naval prestige disrespected. Nations people distrustful. Man, I'm looking good. I'm looking very good. Naval budget. Yeah, whatever. Ship design. No, I don't care. Fleet. 5 more months and they'll be built. My battleships. Oh, that is not great, isn't it? The German fleet is here. And a lot of fleets have just came. No, a singular torpedo boat here. What is a singular torpedo boat doing there? Whatever. Over here, nothing. Hold on, I didn't look at more relations. Austria-Hungary's relations with me are going significantly worse. America... Oh, they're about to start a full-on war with Spain. Alright. Well, next year. It's now December. What has changed? I want to see how the war is going on. British Empire and Italian Empire. Yeah. A person has been arrested with strong evidence that he has been spying on our country's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Asked you how he should act at a diplomatic level. No, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has asked me how to... It's not yet known from whom he works, so it is advised to hide this matter from publicity. It will increase naval prestige, but it will increase unrest. I don't want to increase that. I'm gonna reduce unrest. Accuse Germany for the foreign espionage. Accuse France. Why would I want to do that? No, accuse Germany. Yeah, that is gonna make relations far worse, which they aren't very good to begin with. And Germany is it's a very powerful navy, but no, Germany, you're to blame for this. I hate you. Anyways, transport losses. I don't care. No tension. The recent provocations of Italy against me were ignored. Of course. Why did Spain attack Denmark? They just got themselves against... whatever, dude. What is wrong with Spain? Spain is gonna lose. Spain is... especially in America. Oh my god, look at... oh, no. Where was I? Yes. Look at all this American armada that's just going there to crush Spain. Yeah, Spain is not. It's not gonna have a very nice time. As for me, I need to increase research, I guess. Damn, I'm still quite behind. Alright, next turn. Didn't really check up on much, but whatever. Do I seriously have to read all that? Large industrialist large industrialists proposed a redistribution of the government's budget in favor of the industrial sector at the expense of the army and navy's budget. What's your reaction? Listen. Listen, I understand that I need more naval budget, but I also understand that we need a higher GDP. So let me check. Army matters are not your concern, but you know for certain that the Navy's budget should stay as it is. That's gonna make things bad. Which these business people are ready to sell their homeland for some extra cents. The government should not listen to them and support the navies more. That is gonna increase naval budget, which I like. It's gonna reduce GDP, naval prestige, and increase unrest. No. I feel unauthorized to interfere in the government's financial policy. Listen, dude, I need the GDP, so yeah, let's go with that. Right, torpedo protection. That's good. New technologies, internals protection, emergency welding repairs. Yes, good. Transport losses. Oh, they're losing a lot. They are losing a lot. Oh well. But the problem with this war is like these two nations, like Spain and Italy, are like separated. They can only fight in waters. Anyways, ultimately, I don't care. I want to see both of them beat each other and basically waste all the resources doing so. So I can, so I can be considered better than them. Anyways, fleet-wise, I'm looking quite good. Alright, naval budget. Did they reduce my naval budget? I don't think so. But I'm not sure. Their mechanism. What do I want more than anything? Not cruiser hull, not hull strengthening. No. Where is the Dreadnoughts? That's what I care about, the Dreadnought. Anyways, next thing is mines and maneuver warfare. I think both of them are useless, but I do not have much of a choice, don't I? Alright, it is January 19th. I think I'm just gonna end this video here. We still have a lot to do, but next video. Alright, that's all.